All right, everybody, Flex Bigfoot coming at you with another sneaker unboxing. I haven't opened the box yet. Gonna check it out along with you. Okay, as you see in the thumbnail, we do have Air Jordan 10 Retro Charred Gray True Red Black. Okay, so I'm going to ask before I get started, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Okay, let's get some more eyes on these sneaker releases. And we have this box here, okay, that shows you pretty much Jordans up until that point. Well, actually not all of them, but see here the 2 and the 3, so skipped over some, but we have this here is the 10, which I did not have any 10s. There's a better look at the box now that I took the lid off. Okay, somehow I did hit on these. They did sell out, which a lot of times I'm just hitting if they're sitting. But in this case, I was able to get a pair. And as I've mentioned before, with Jordans, I'll usually go 16. Okay, especially something that's going to be harder to get. If the 15's too tight, I'm out of luck. I heard these run a little snug, so I am glad that I did go 16 on these. Okay. Authentic pairs should have a stamp over here. Okay. White tissue paper. And all right, let's take them out. Okay, Jordan 10 Shadows. Checking this out, quality control, and little smudging there. Maybe a little glue. Not that bad. Take out the other one. Let's put the box aside. Get it out of the way. Here is the other one. And I'd say we are looking good here. A little white, maybe from the paper. Let's see. Yeah, it's sticking to it, but it's not actually on it. I don't think it is. Let's see here. Maybe it's a thread. I don't know. Tuck it in for now. Okay. And maybe it's a little thread, which is weird because all the stitching is black. It's all white. I'll have to get a pair of tweezers or something. Alright. Lighting went out, but I'll give you a different lighting now to see. I mean, it's an obvious gray. It's not like a, but it's not a light gray, as you can see. Okay, if you rewind to the other lighting, you can see it in this lighting. It is a charcoal gray. And what stands out, of course, is this pop of color on the back. Now, let me get them correctly. Okay, so, see, there was a release in the past where the Jumpmans faced the same direction, and now they're facing each other, which I think is a better choice. So I'm happy they went with this in this way. The other variation, which apparently just happened in salesman samples, was there was a toe cap, okay, which I think the steel, that was the Jordan 10 that came out, I guess the most recent one, because it had been a while for a 10s. I think that had a toe cap, which was like a little black, piece of rubber that was on the toe. Okay, and apparently they did see that on salesman samples, but never in a released pair. And I'm kind of indifferent on that. I'm not sure how it would have looked, if it would have been a better choice or not. It might have looked good. It might have looked more towards a work boot at that point. So, I'm not really broken up about it or super happy that it's not there. Okay, we have our red insole. Lighting's not great, so I'll put the light on for a second. It'll come on for a second at least. Oh, nope, it's out of juice completely. Sometimes it comes back. So yeah, got the red insole. And I think it's a good looking shoe. It's a very wearable shoe, just with the gray and black. I like that this checkered material isn't like a really black and white type of thing like they had on the steel. I like that it's black and gray and it's kind of more muted. I didn't like a heavy checker pattern at that point. You have this embossed Air Jordan 23 right there. And on the bottom, you have a bunch of his accomplishments. Actually, yeah, you got Rookie of the Year here, 85, so 86. So it's all the accomplishments as the models came out. But at the end here it says Beyond, because this is when he had left to go play baseball. They thought that was it. They thought that the 10 would be, the 9 would be the last thing worn on court. And the 10 would not. However, when he did come back, he did rock the 10s. So it is a MJ Court worn shoe. But yeah, you can see there's a red Jumpman on that as bottom as well. And we here, Flex Bigfoot channel, we work out in these sneakers. So whether or not this is as good a grip as herringbone or something, I'm not really concerned about that. I think it'll be a good shoe for the gym. As far as, again, I usually wear back biceps, chest triceps, or upper body pump day. I usually wear whatever I want on those, because this isn't a leg day shoe. It's not a calf training shoe, that's for sure. But for the general purpose, I think it'll be just fine. It's well padded and everything like that. Cushion setup is good. So sometimes I don't want an air unit if I'm going to do shoulders, because I don't know. I don't want to shrug, work up to, let's say, 4 plates each side, 4 or 5, and then be worried about an air unit popping or something. So that's why chest tries, back buys, forearms, those days are better off with your Jordans. And some people aren't so hot on the lacing system, but I mean, we have enough shoes at the standard lacing that why wouldn't we want something just a little different every once in a while. And I guess what stands out is that you got this kind of black rubber here, and then you got like a second level of black leather. And the leather, you can see it's pebbled. Same thing with the leather. Yeah, over here. And again, I kind of like this better than the steel in the fact that I'm not hot on stripes. So once you have like a white and a black, like if this was white leather and black nylon, I'm not that hot on that. Same thing even with the bottom. This black and gray just kind of blends in there rather than have black strips and white strips. I think I'm not in favor of that. And the rest of this is like a nubuck. Some people are saying suede, but I think it's so short that it's more like a nubuck. I'm not seeing if you're seeing any color change. I don't think you're gonna. But it's very nice to the touch. Yeah, very smooth. Not sure what the tongue is, like a neoprene or something like that. And these Jumpmans are stitched in, so that's nice quality on that. Got your size tag right here on the tongue. That's your view. Showed you this before. Outside. Inside. Yeah, not much difference on that. And I think there was a pack that had like a 23 stitched in there. Kind of like what you see on the 8s that's over here. It looked like that 23. But I could kind of do without that. Kind of glad that it isn't on this one. But yeah, I'll be probably chucking these on Mondays for back buys, forearms. And like I said, very happy to hit on them. In this respect, hit on it. So sometimes when I don't, I'm able to go back in and report to you whether or not, which, I mean, it always is, 15, 16, 17, first one's gone. I have to imagine it happened here as well. Just the stock numbers are so down and the resellers are